Hello nerds, welcome back to an episode of WN, your source for the music and music production news. We've got quite a few things to talk about today, mainly some free plugins as well as a new synth plugin. Before we get started, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here. Also consider joining my Patreon or becoming a channel member if you want access to exclusive content, outtakes, and other goodies. Also a great way to support the content. In our first story, we have a free plugin that's very mysterious. And I feel like it's very mysterious because they just don't want to tell you exactly what's going on, because then you'd probably know that it's not that valuable, but I could be wrong. All right, so let's check it out. All right, so this is ILLUME, and it says Moonwave on it. They say it's meant to transform dull samples and loops into radiant, high-definition clarity with a single knob. You'll unleash a surge of brightness and character. Okay, illuminating every detail of your mix. Watch as lifeless audio evolves into something clear, loud, and vibrant. They're just, I know it's free, but this is really unison audio here. Like, what are you going to tell me next? Like, my wife's going to leave me if I don't use this plugin? My kids are going to find a new dad? I know some of you guys have been watching a long time. You already got some jokes to make. All right. I'm not going to make it. I'll let you guys make it. I already can see it down in the comments. The intuitive controls give you seamless precision over input and output gain. Yeah, that's never been done before. Oh my God. Seamless control over input and output? What? Oh, that's fucking nuts, dude. I've never heard of a plugin doing that before. Seamless and precise. While ILLUME effortlessly enhances the brilliance of your sound. Let your creativity shine and illuminate every corner of your mix with newfound clarity. Oh my God, dude. I might have to cut this episode short today. That was a lot. That was a lot to take in here. You know, sometimes I'm worried that there's not going to be content. You know, every time I'm shocked, man. Every time I'm shocked. There's no shortage of delusional people or like people with like overly creative writing. There's always something every time is what I'm getting at. Let's hear what it sounds like. I mean, to me, it just seems like saturation, maybe some distortion, harmonic enhancement, excitement. I don't know. I mean, maybe there's a bit more to it. I'm not 100% certain. But that's what happens when you when you mask whatever it is in your plugin. If you're just like, hey, I have this crazy algorithm under the hood here. And it's just like, well, what is it? What is it exactly? I don't know, man. You're going to have to find out for yourself. Couldn't be saturation under the hood there, could it? No. Honestly, they're going to have me start cranking out mini meters and throwing on my other monitor here while I'm doing this, because so just by looking at it, it definitely looks like there's saturation or harmonic excitement. I mean, I don't know what else it could be. It looks like there's like extra harmonics coming in there. Definitely like a higher concentration of frequencies. I mean, you can hear that, but like, you know, I got visual confirmation there. Anyways, if you guys are interested in this, it'll be linked down in the description. You know, maybe it's better or different than other saturation plugins. No hate to other people that do videos like this, but I'm trying to like actually like be honest with people about this here. Like, I'm not trying to like get them to download crap that they don't need. Whatever. It's free for a limited time. Maybe I'll download it. I'm not going to use it right now, but maybe in the future. I know some people are like, actually, it's not really free. You're paying with your information. And this is true. I am paying with my information right now. Unless you make it up. I'm not sure how many people know this, but you can actually generate a random address. If you happen to live here, I'm sorry. In our next story here, we have one of the wackiest synthesizers I've ever seen, and it's not free. It's called Protein. Now, this is possibly the worst UI I've ever seen. I've actually seen worse. It's pretty wacky, though. It's pretty wacky. I've seen worse. It could be a lot worse if there was a lot more things on it. So if they want to just step up the amount of knobs on here, they could definitely be the worst. We created a thing, flowing, ever-changing, alive. It merges fluid dynamic simulation with advanced sound synthesis algorithms. Shape-shifting audio-visual synthesis where particle interactions generate metamorphosing sonic textures. If that sounded confusing to you, you're not alone. So UI controls for fluid dynamics here, then fluid simulation and 3D visualization happens here, and then data mapping to synthesis algorithms. The dynamic parameters of particles and their collective formations serve as modulation sources, weaving an intricate lattice of sonic relationships. They flow, merge, and interact and trigger sound generation events based on proximity thresholds. Every parameter adjustment creates rippling changes across both fluid dynamics and sound rendering algorithms, offering endless possibilities for exploration. I'm not even going to call them on this like endless possibilities for exploration thing, just because I don't really understand this. So there are hundreds of sine waves, essentially, or there can be. I mean, it's kind of interesting. What's the cost, though? 139 euros? Guys. I mean, this sounds kind of interesting, but I don't know if it's 139 euros interesting. Like maybe 50 or something? You know, I'm not trying to tell you what to charge for your product. I just kind of feel like there's a lot going on in synthesis these days. And while this does seem a little bit different, I just don't know if like the amount of sounds you can make with this would be warranted for that price tag, you know, or the amount of unique sounds, I guess. So yeah, 139 euros. I don't know, man. Let's take a look at the demo here. I will say this does seem like kind of the ultimate FX generator, especially like complex FX sounds. Yeah, I don't know though, man. 139 for this. I guess my thing with this is I'm just worried. I kind of explained this already. I'm kind of just worried about like how far this could go. You know, am I going to get $139 out of this in terms of usefulness? Wait, so it's not even actually a plugin. It's a standalone app, but you can use this Protein Remote utility plugin in order to control it. So does it work as a plugin then? I'm kind of confused. And there's no demo either. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't know if they're going to sell that many copies doing this, man. This is not a good business model. Okay, so the normal price is 139 euros, but it's on discount for 89 euros once you add it to cart. I don't know whose idea that was. It's not the best idea, in my opinion. You know, you're turning people away before they even try to buy it. Like, you're going with this, like, you know, maybe they'll try to buy it for 139 euros, and then they'll be surprised when they try to, and it's actually 89. If you guys are interested in that, though, I will link it down in the description. In our next story, we have another free plugin, FurComp 2 by John V Audio. Now you may be thinking here, a compressor, I already have one of those, and you'd be right. I don't know if you need this really. Let's find out though. So it's supposedly one of the cleanest and most transparent digital compressors you can get. So they're saying this could actually be a free alternative to Pro C2. Okay, might be worth trying. Ultra clean compression and instant response without introducing aliasing or unwanted harmonics. Okay, I think we have a decent before and after here of what it sounds like using this compression. I think he's going to be doing it on mid and side here.
And now let's listen to it with mid-side compression enabled.
Now, obviously, it's going to be different depending on your settings, but there's just a taste of what this compressor sounds like. So if you're interested in FurComp 2, it'll be linked down in the description. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of WNN, your source of music. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. I will see you guys next time.